Hey, hey, welcome to my space. I hope you are doing fine, my dear soul tribe. So, we are going to check what are the messages that we are getting for today. What should we be aware of? I have a lot of decks. As you may see, I will start here. So, first, before we begin, if you haven't been here before, you might not be aware. I have a cat, her name is Clapton, and she is three-legged. And so, she was always able to do everything, but she is getting older now. And I don't know, she's getting up on some things, on the table, on the sofa. But getting down is starting to be difficult. You would think that she wouldn't go up anymore, but it's not the case. So, all this to say that she might call me in the middle right now. She is sleeping on the sofa. So, just for you to be prepared that we might be interrupted for a second if she decides to wake up and she wants to get down and she once again realizes that she's afraid now to do so. So, just a reminder, this is a collective read, so it might be for you, it might be partly for you, it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest, follow your intuition as always, and don't take on a story that is not yours, right? Why would you do that? I guess you have enough things in your life already. You don't need to take somebody else's shit, you know? What else? If I'm talking about masculine or feminine, I am not talking about the gender. I am talking about the energy that someone is operating from. So, let's see. Oh, I see a deck that I think I want to use after. False person. False person, message of concern in the reverse. Okay. What else? Official person in reverse. Two people working together against you. Both of them are false. One is an official. Well, isn't this happy? Unexpected income in the reverse. Some official person was maybe expecting to get some money, maybe from a false person, and they are not getting the money. And community. Okay, let's see. This is what I wanted to take a few cards. Let's see. You are staying here inside. I don't need you. I will put up the cards. I'm just thinking, I have here a tarot deck, but I don't think I want to use this one. I think I want to use this one. So I will already take it out. So I can put the cards up and we will have more space. So, the numbers might be something for you. Number 8, number 14, number 5, number 22, number 4, number 9, number 27, number 39, which is also a 3. So, let's see a little bit what pure energies are telling us about those cards. False person, can you tell me something more? Mars, we might be talking here about an Aries or a Scorpio. This is the Mars energy. It's a very dynamic energy, a very fiery energy. We might be talking here about someone acting from their very lowest chakra, somebody very schmexual. We might be talking about somebody very ambitious, very passionate, very, how do we say, when someone has an idea in their mind and they are not living it, you know? Decided maybe, stubborn, all of this. Let's see. It might also mean, of course, that this false person might be very angry. Mars also represents, you know, the fiery anger. So, message of concern. What should we know about this? Trine in reverse. Okay. In reverse, which means that we are not speaking about a calm energy. It is a message that restricts someone. It is disharmonious. Somebody doesn't get an opportunity or a fortune that they might have been expecting. As the trine is in reverse, and maybe they didn't get the message, or they are trying to block this message. Somebody might be trying to block this message. Official person, Aries in reverse. Yeah, this is, we had Mars here, which, as said, is Aries Scorpio. Now we have the Aries in reverse, so it means that this official person, which might be somebody a little bit power hungry, right? Might be someone selfish, aggressive, pushy, bad-tempered, inconsistent, explosive, abrasive, self-centered, and reckless. Let's see. A lot of fire on the table. We have the moon in reverse. Regarding this unexpected income, the moon is related to Cancer. Doesn't have to be a Cancer, but the moon especially represents illusions, things that we cannot see, things that are done in the dark. I kind of feel a bribery here. Somebody accepted a bribery and they are not getting their money. Interesting. Community, what about this community? The 10th house. We are talking here about the energy of Capricorn. We are talking about your public image, which is very much related to this community card. The 10th house is the house of career and of your reputation, meaning status, achievement, authority, respect. I kind of feel that somebody here is exposed, but they might not be aware of it, and they might be exposed for being a fake person, and they might be exposed by this official person. What is the official person? It can, for example, be a police officer who is a crooked police officer who accepted a bribe, but as they didn't see their money coming, they decided to block an important message, which might be a message of concern, because as we see, there is this energy of the trine in reverse, and the trine energy, in fact, it is peaceful, it is a cool energy, but as it is in reverse, it is not cool. So this message of concern, in fact, might also have been something that could help this false person in a way or another, maybe to prepare themselves for something. But I guess that this official person has said to themselves, I didn't get my money. Okay, if this is the case, so no problem, I will block this message. And so this person will be taken by surprise. Am I sad for them? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is karma, you know. People that sold their soul to the devil. Yeah, they can deal with themselves and, you know, be vengeful with one another. Why do we care? Why do we care? We have here also again the 12th house related to Pisces. But especially when I'm looking at that, I am thinking about the illusions and the delusions, because even though Pisces are absolutely amazing, they have a lot of imagination. So if they are in alignment, it is great because they are intuitive and they are connected to the very highest sphere. Um, but if they are not, and to be honest, I knew a lot of Pisces that were not. Um, so we might be speaking a little bit about illusion, delusion, creating false narratives, getting lost in those false narratives, all of this. So, let's see, what should we know here about this false person who apparently is kind of angry? Let's see. The Hangman. Ooh, they are stuck. I love that. I'm sorry, yeah, I love that. Of course, I love that. I'm thinking, how am I going to put those cards? I don't know. You can see them, right? 1 second. Yeah, you can, but... Yeah, okay. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, but I need to put it a little bit high. Okay. So, this false person is stuck with the Hangman. 6 of Swords in reverse. They can't get out of a certain situation. And apparently they might even not know that because they didn't receive the message of concern that they should have received. 9 of Cups. Yeah, this official person in reverse is very satisfied with themselves. We might also have this false person that is very much thinking that they won some kind of something, maybe, that they did against you, my dear collective. It's possible. Wait, I will put my hair out of the way. False person. False person, what should we know here? Ooh, King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm not truly surprised to see the King of Pentacles in reverse. We are talking here about someone who is all about status, image. It is someone corrupted. Are we surprised? No, we are not. Somebody who would do absolutely everything for power, status. It is someone who is power hungry, who also abuse their power, if they have some kind of power, but someone very, very superficial, as said, would do absolutely everything for money. False person, what should we know here? 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the second one I will put back. 4 of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, they will need to release something that they were holding on to. It's interesting because they are stuck, right? But they are happy right now because they think that everything is going cool. Nothing is going cool. But I guess that they are so used to be able to escape of whatever situation that they think that it's the case this time again, when in fact there is some kind... You know what? Maybe this official person, there is some kind of message from the police that needs to arrive to this person, and it doesn't, and if it doesn't, then they are guilty simply because they didn't come. Can this be the case? I wouldn't be surprised. I feel this official person in reverse very much in an energy of being vengeful. This is what I feel. Justice in reverse. Justice in reverse. Yeah, we are speaking here about someone who is doing very, very ugly things. And they think that they can just move on and continue to do this. Yeah, it was a whole plan here. We have the Two of Wands. A whole plan in order to take them out of a stressful situation. Okay, interesting. Let's see now what is this message of concern in reverse. It's a message of restriction, obviously, with this trine in reverse. Someone is restricted. It's also a message giving them not favorable. How do we say when it's not favorable? Like it's a bad news. A bad news is coming in. It's not a pleasant energy coming in this message. So, message of concern. What should we be aware of? Seven of Wands. Yeah, this message is telling them that they cannot defend themselves anymore. If they try to make up a scenario, right? Ooh, you know what? This official person has put this false person in a situation because they didn't get their message. You know what? It is deserved. It is deserved. I won't cry for them. Three of Wands. Yeah, but this false person apparently is waiting for this message. They are waiting for something to come towards them. And so this message is telling them not only that it's not coming, but also that they will be restricted in some kind of sense. Message of concern in reverse. What else should we know? Ooh, the Seven of Swords. Yeah. The officials are aware of something dirty that this person has done in order to control some kind of situation. It was a manipulation. The Seven of Swords is talking about deceiving actions, sneaky actions. So it can be stealing, scamming, conning, cheating, hiding, backstabbing, sabotaging, forging documents, trickery, all of those things. This is the Seven of Swords. It is in reverse. So it means that it is exposed. It is definitely exposed. The Seven of Swords in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Like the Seven of Swords, it doesn't even have to be in reverse. With the Emperor in reverse, yeah, we are truly talking here about someone who lives a very low vibrational life. No values, no morality, no integrity, no ethics. Yeah, they are in the dark about the situation. This message of concern is important. They should get it, but they don't. But they don't. Someone is hiding it from them, and it is definitely on purpose. Ooh, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this will affect their reputation for sure. We are again here with the 10th house and the community. Yeah, this is legacy. This is their name, their reputation, maybe even money that they might have. Inheritance maybe that they thought that they would get. Yeah, because they were stealing. Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let's see what we should know about this official person here. Official person in reverse. A trickster trying to trick a trickster. Like, how stupid. How stupid. Official person in reverse. What should we know here? Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they were expecting money that would serve them for their whole life. Maybe even, we are talking about big money here. Big money. And maybe they are trying now to save their own name and their own reputation. It might be. King of Wands, yeah. This is not a pleasant person. This is a tyrant. This is not someone that you want to play with. I don't know why this false person thought that it was a good idea to promise to this person big money if you cannot give it to them. Tell me more here. Official person in reverse. Ooh, King of Swords in reverse. They are adding. They are adding. They are not only not protecting or doing what they were supposed to do about this false person that was supposed to pay them big money and decided not to. They are even adding to it. The King of Swords in reverse, this is someone very cold, very calculating, very intelligent also, but also cold and bitter. You don't play with this kind of person. You don't. Okay. King of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you truly don't want to make false promise to this kind of person. Knight of Cups. Yeah, he was seduced by this false person. This person somehow succeeded to seduce them with their charm. The Knight of Cups is very charming. The Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, making them promises that were very alluring. Maybe this person was dealing with a difficult financial situation. This person was aware of it, and they tried to take them by their side by promising them a lot of money that would bring them peace and calm. Official person, something else came out like this. Yeah, it's this letter, this message of concern that is stuck in the middle. It came out. It should arrive to the right person, but it is interrupted right now. They will get it, but last minute. This is what I feel here. Okay. We understand what's going on here with this official person in reverse. Yeah, they have been tricked and they don't like it. They don't like it at all. What is this unexpected money in reverse? Unexpected money in reverse. Knight of Wands. Yeah, they needed to take some kind of action in order to receive this money. Do something quick. I guess that this is why they didn't get their money before. Queen of Wands. Yeah, this false person, listen. I don't like to do it gender related, but somehow here I kind of feel that it is. So I will say it how I feel it, and then you know your story. You know who are the people, I guess. But what I feel here, it is that we are talking here with the feminine. And this is a masculine. Or it might be too masculine, but they are homosexuals. You understand what I mean? Because there is some kind of thing here about seduction. Obviously, this person here is very attractive. You know what? They might also be very attractive for another reason, not schmexual, because of their status, maybe. Because of their connections, maybe. I don't know, but there is here some kind of attraction, you know, like with this Knight of Wands here, truly I feel like somebody needed to do something very, very quickly. This person didn't give the time to this person to think. It's like, okay, I have this to propose to you. You trust me, right? You know that you can trust me, right? But I need you to do it now. So this person, for a reason or another, maybe because they were charmed by something, they thought that they could trust this person, maybe also because this person might have a big ego and they wouldn't think for a second that someone would have the audacity to play them, right? Might also be. But somehow they were charmed by something of this false person. Tell me more here about the unexpected income. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, it was about climbing the ladder. It was about climbing the ladder. Look, the knight, the queen, and the king of wands. This person thought that somehow through this person they would be able to climb the ladder with the money. So they were very tempted, in fact. Let's see. Yeah, this full person has really made big promises. Unexpected income in reverse. Burden. Yeah, this person is saying that because this person didn't succeed to do what this person needed, they cannot give them the money. But this person doesn't care because they did what they were supposed to do. They are not responsible for the outcome. So there is a lot of burden now. Yeah, trying to avoid the tower. They are trying to avoid a catastrophe. Ooh. And the best way for this person to avoid the catastrophe, once they understood that they wouldn't get the money, it is to protect themselves of this person being able to do anything against them, because they know now that this person knows that they are crooks. And as there was no exchange of money, this person, first of all, angry, wants revenge. So they are doing their revenge, but at the same time, there is no proof here. There was no exchange of money. There was no exchange of anything. So it's like if the bribery never happened, in fact. because they are trying to avoid the Tower. Oh, interesting, interesting, interesting. Unexpected income in reverse. Strength, yeah, it was about taking back control of the situation here. They wanted to be able to take back control of the situation. If there is no exchange of money, there is no proof. Like, no, I didn't do anything for this person. I don't know this person. Like, where is your proof that I know this person? That I worked with this person, that I accepted some kind of bribery? Why? Show me proof. There is no proof. Because there is no exchange. Or whatever this person had to do, they didn't succeed to do it. Yeah, now this official person is trying to protect their own ass and have their little revenge towards this person, the false person, by creating issues for this person. This is what I feel here. Let's see what we have with this community card. Community. Community. The Seven of Swords. Ooh, the Chariot in reverse. The Seven of Swords, I told you exactly what it was, right? It is like sneaky behavior, lying, cheating, forging documents, spying, cheating, hiding, backstabbing, sneaky behavior, selfish, no care for the consequences, the hurt, doesn't matter. And the Chariot in reverse, somebody cannot move forward anymore, they are blocked. The community, the 10th house. Let's see a little bit more here. Ooh, they are going to use the community in order to destroy this person by exposing some kind of sneaky behavior which will block this person totally. They will come out as a hero. This is what they are trying to do, I guess. Try to get out as a hero when they are absolutely not. Yeah, balance. They are trying to create some kind of balance here for themselves. They're trying to create some kind of balance for themselves. Six of Pentacles, give and take. Fair. Yeah, this person thinks that it's only fair, when in fact it's absolutely not fair, because it doesn't change anything that you are a crook, and that you are doing things that you are not supposed to do. So it is not fair, but in their little mind, because they didn't get the money that they were promised, for them it's fair game. Tell me more here about the community. Knight of Cups. Tell me more. Yeah, they still want to be appreciated by the community. The World in reverse. Yeah, they don't learn their lesson. I want to see justice now. I want this person to fall also. I want everybody that needs to fall, I want them to fall. This is what I want. Spirit, do you hear me? The World is in reverse. Tell me more here about the community and the 10th. The devil in reverse. Yeah, they are totally detaching themselves from the situation. Okay. Queen of Cups. I was wondering when I saw this devil in reverse if we might be talking about you. There is here something about you, my dear collective. I don't know how you are related to this. You will know how you are related to this. But I kind of feel here that all this situation here might be related to you. Something that happened behind your back. Maybe what this fourth person wanted to do was something against you. But you detached yourself from this person. Dear Queen of Cups, you detach yourself of the situation, but the situation is not over. They did something sneaky in order to block you, but you maintain some kind of balance. People can see that you are somebody fair, generous, that you are very charming. The community is charmed by you. The world in reverse. The cycle didn't end even though you detached yourself from this toxicity. They wanted to block you. Tell me more here. I'm a little bit confused. The Tower in reverse again. They were trying to create a catastrophe in your life. They were trying to stop you, to block you. To make you fall, to humiliate you, to gain some kind of control over you. Okay. So this community talks directly about you, my dear collective. And it is related to your work and your reputation and all of those things. You might have been painted as someone very sneaky. It was a lie. All of what was said about you is a lie. But the idea, the reason why they did all those things, it was in order to block you. But you maintained your stability, which is not what they expected. And this revealed you for who you are. Somebody fair, somebody emotional. And I guess that those cards are coming up because they said the opposite about you. They said that you were somebody very selfish, that you only think about yourself. Maybe that you stole money. Maybe that you are desperate for love. Or that you don't give a shit about anyone. You could feel it. And you could feel that the situation wouldn't end. That they were not ready to change. They were not ready to do things differently. This is why you totally detached yourself. You healed. And this is how you avoided this tower. Am I in the right here? Is this the message that I'm supposed to take out? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. It's both of those stories together. Okay. King of Cups in reverse, emotional manipulation. Yeah, you were dealing. You were in some kind of connection, relationship, familyship, uh, love, I don't know, friendship, it doesn't matter. There is some kind of connection here. And you realize that you were dealing here with somebody who was very emotionally manipulative and they wanted your destruction. All they saw of you, it is the cups. They might have seen of you the energy of the cups, thinking maybe that you were not experienced. All they saw, it is that you are kind and loving and understanding and caring, and they thought that you were naive and stupid. Often it's the case, right? They didn't realize that you are who you are, but you have experience. You are also very intuitive. You were not born yesterday, right? Anything more here that we need to know? The Page of Swords. Yeah, this is the truth. This is the truth. Exactly. Okay, so does this mean that the truth is coming out? Or we are just talking about the situation of those that are just being there in their little battle? Which might lead to something that the collective will be aware of. What's going on here? Tell me more. Eight of Swords. Yeah, the community is taking distance here. What is going on here? What we were talking about? It will somehow explode in their face. It didn't yet. It did not yet. But it will. It will. You are blinded here to a situation right now. You are not aware of a situation. But you are not the only one that is not aware, because I think that this fourth person is also not aware. And maybe the community right now is still not aware. Who are you that wants to leave? The Moon in reverse. Okay, so there is no more illusions. The secrets are revealed. Whatever has been done in the dark is revealed. We had the Moon here, right? Yes, we had the Moon in reverse here with the unexpected income. Okay. I want to end the reading. Tell me what we need to know. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is what I thought before. The emotional distance, judgment. You might be waiting for something. You might be waiting for that. You might be waiting for the judgment to come. It's coming. Three of Wands. You turn your back and you are waiting for something to come your way. Judgment is here. Okay, this is this is ending cards. I can end it here. I can end it here. Let's see for a second here if there is something that comes out that can give us a little bit more information. Let's see. Is there something else here that the collective should be aware of today? And they're trying to hide proofs. Cassettes in reverse. They're trying to hide proofs. Yeah, the love bombing that they were trying to do here didn't work. Devil in reverse. This is what saved you. The cassette is also talking about outdated thinking. So as it is in reverse, we might also be talking about the fact that people are now awakening to some kind of outdated thinking. Right? One more. Yeah, this person, those two people cannot self-indulge anymore. They were very selfish. They were doing what was comfortable for them. This is why, you know, I'm very happy. Like, I'm happy. No, I'm not happy that those two people work together, because this is why we get in terrible situation where innocent people are dealing with things that they shouldn't be dealing with because someone official is accepting a bribery. It's terrible. It shouldn't be, of course not. But somehow, you know, a selfish person fucking another selfish person, yeah, they deserve it. Whatever is happening here, they deserve it. And at the end of the day, my dear collective, it will be good for you. Because everything will be revealed. Because the cycle didn't end with the world in reverse. They are in judgment. And so, they will get into the proofs and everything. Right now, they might not have all the proofs. The cassette is in reverse, so somebody is still trying to hide something. And with this Cupid arrow, I kind of feel that it's related also to this message. To those messages, maybe. Maybe they are trying to hide some kind of messages. It can be too. So, I hope that it was helpful. If it was your first time here, I hope that you felt welcome. And this is why you stayed until the end. If it's the case, I invite you to subscribe to the channel so you will know next time I am putting a message up. And I wish you all a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching me. I love to read the comments, so if you want to share something in the comments, I would be very, very happy to read you and answer to you. Sending beautiful vibes your way until very, very soon. Bye.